Hello, hello. So this is our workout today. So we're doing some legs. She's taking a break in her rest. We already have 2 rounds in. We're starting with, actually we have 5 rounds because we did a warm up. But we're starting with our squat pro. We have it elevated a little bit to change the profile of the pivot. So this machine kind of swings off of a pivot. And I wanted her heels elevated. And then we gave the slant, which mimics Olympic lifting shoes, and that helps alleviate calf stretch. So get out of her way. What we're doing is doing front squats essentially on here. Now, right behind her, we have a hack squat. So why in the world are we doing like a very uprighted squat on this as opposed to the hack squat? Is because this forces a little more play in how much she can push into her knees versus her hips. With her dance background, 20 plus years of dance, she had hip turnout a lot. So we had to fix that so she could get her hips straight and develop the quad sweep. So with doing that, we're now working on having the knee be loaded in this straightforward position rather than a flared out position. So you can see here, she's doing a great job by pushing the knees forward and trying to stay as upright as she can on the way down and up. And this is really going to force that quad sweep to do the work. So you can see there that we're going to start building that quad sweep down in the connection by the knee. Down here, that's going to start to grow more and more and more and more. And then that's going to look really, really, really good on stage and in life. So her goal there is 10 reps. And this machine is actually relatively heavy, empty, but we're really, really looking for a stretch stress and a loading stress in that extreme position for her, not really a heavy weight load. So this will feel challenging due to the positional aspects rather than the weight load aspect. So it's really good, definitely going to help correct some of the postural components and structural components and balance out the musculature for her. So she's doing really, really, really good. Well done, baby. Yes. So she's going to breathe a little bit, and then we'll be moving to the leg press. And the leg press we're doing on the bottom stance. So it's going to be the bottom of the platform, which is quad dominant. If you were to be on the upper part of the platform, still quads, but it's more of a stretch of the glutes, hamstrings, a little bit more of a limited range of motion. So typically, if you go on the top, you would also go wide, and then that gets the adductors. So if you go narrow and low, that gets more of the quadriceps. So she's going to be going for 10 reps on that. Now, why we're doing this is this offers us a heavy weight load. So the Squat Pro was like a tensional stretch, which will cause muscle growth due to muscle tension. But this is actually going to be like kind of a weight load stress, more the traditional way to promote growth. So she's going to get herself in there when she's ready. Now, she's in a caloric deficit, no glycogen. So everything feels absolutely insanely miserable and hard. Yep, even when it was empty. So we were talking how you just kind of have to let the burn of the muscle be a secondary concern, and you just have to move the weight if you can move the weight. So we're looking for mechanical failure, not whether it burns or not. It's going to burn in a warm-up. So, yeah, we're looking for mechanical failure here. So she's going to do 10. The big thing here is making sure the heels stay pressed into the platform. Although we are working our quads, we don't want to go into the toes, which overloads the knee. So you stay heel pressure, heel dominant, and getting a good range of motion, which she's doing great. So 10 there, and then we're doing 5 rounds of all this today. We would adjust the weight around each round as needed. But you can see she's doing a great job of kind of driving and pushing through. And then the Rogue leg press here offers a bilateral platform. So this actually is kind of neat in the sense to where you get an aspect of unilateral development in that each leg has to push evenly, which is nice. So this one, if you favor one leg versus the other, it's still going to move. Whereas here, you'll see that discrepancy, and it forces you to be more kind of disciplined while she's breathing before the leg curls. You can see here some of her previous show photos. So what we're looking to do with the Roger Squat Pro is to develop this sweep more. And we are going to end up building out the teardrop here as well. But we're really trying to get this sweep, especially this initial section here, which is what the Squat Pro is going to do. And then other variations like a hack squat, uprighted position, reverse lunge. Then the third thing we're doing is our lying leg curl. Let me kind of get around here. So you can see here that she's going to be curling up, just staying under control. And we're going for 10 reps on this. So 2, 3, and you can see when she extends, she's got nice hamstring bellies. 4, already lost count. 5, perfect. 6, very good, very good. 7, excellent. Doing good. 8, and she's doing a great job controlling the eccentric of it. There's 9, and 10. Hell yeah. Good. So that was round 3. But that's going to be our workout today. Is the squat pro for 10, leg press for 10, leg curl for 10. She did great. And then if you were wondering what the warm up and everything was, is we were doing the leg curl empty for 20. We did 3 rounds of 20, and the leg press for 20. So we did 3 rounds. I think on the leg curl, we started at 20 pounds, which would be the 10 plus 2 of these discs. So she did 20 for 20, 30 for 20, 40 for 20, and now we're doing 50 for working sets of 10. On the leg press, we did it empty for 20, a 25 on each side for 20, then a plate for 20, and now we're doing our working sets at a plate of 25. So 3 rounds of 20 to get everything moving, and then we just practiced this for 2 sets, and then now our circuit is putting all that together. And I thought that would be fun to share. She did a great job doing some quad stretches. Excellent. So we'll keep going, but hopefully that was enjoyable to watch.